Tigers hosting the Royals, and the Royals are plus 125 on the money line. The Tigers are minus 150. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The Royals, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 160, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Tigers, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 130, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by 2. Lynch pitched 4 times against the Tigers last year. 4 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 7-3. He struck out 3 batters. That was in Kansas City. 5 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned. They lost that game 5-4. That was in Detroit. He struck out 4. 3 2/3, 6 runs, 6 earned. They lost 10-2. He struck out 4. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 2-1 in Detroit. He also struck out 4 in that game. The Royals are 1-3 as a team in his 4 starts. They've lost his last 3 starts. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 5 strikeouts per game in those games. Lorenzen pitched once against the Royals this year. 5 2/3, 5 runs, 5 earned. They won that game 8-5 in Kansas City. It was in 10 innings. He struck out 5 batters. The Tigers are 4-5 as a team in his 9 starts. They've lost his last 3 starts. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 3.7 strikeouts per game in those games. So both of these teams are throwing guys who are struggling, and we'll get to see who snaps their losing streak tomorrow. Head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Tigers are on a 2-game winning streak. The Tigers are 8-2 against the Royals in their last 10. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line, while the underdog, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 7-3. There have been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, none in their last 4. The over is hit in their last 2. The over is 6-4, and the over 8.5 runs is also 6-4. Now, mind you, this is the overnight odds, and when I read the weather off to you, it is overnight, so this is going to change. But as of right now, it's blowing in from left center field towards the first baseline at 12.5 miles per hour. So before this game starts, you may want to check on the wind. Now, the last game they played against each other, which was today, the Tigers won 6-4. The game before that, the Tigers won 6-4. The game before that, the Royals won 4-1. The game before that, the Tigers won 8-5. All of those games were this year, so the Tigers are 3-1 against the Royals in their last 4. And every one of the games that they've played this year, whether it was the favorite or the underdog, everyone's won by 2. The Royals have lost their last 2 games. They are 1-9 in their last 10. And the over-under is 5-5 in their last 10 games. 3 runs, 19 runs, 7 runs, and 10 runs. Shutout and a loss, 10 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss, 4 runs in a loss. The Tigers have won their last 2 games. They're 4-1 in their last 5 and 5-5 in their last 10. The over is hit in their last 2, and the over is 8-2 in their last 10. 9 runs, 2 runs, 10 runs, 10 runs. 7 runs and a win, shutout and a loss, 6 runs and a win, 6 runs and a win. Seemingly, the Tigers have been playing well and they've been scoring. So I'm going to roll with them because the Royals are one of the worst teams in the league. Tigers with the money line, Tigers laying the runs, and I'm going to go over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.